Hey, it's Ian Thompson, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the latest forecast for 2024 for real estate. This just came out this morning from BCREA. That's the Association of Realtors here in British Columbia. Before we get started on that, thanks for coming back to my YouTube channel. If you like the content, please hit the button below, and that way we'll let more people know about it. And if you have some ideas on topics you'd like me to go over, I'm happy to do that. And one more thing, if you want to book an appointment with my business partner, Carly, or myself, just hit the button below and we will get back to you right away. Now, let's start off. But before we start with this forecast, we have our new favorite quote here. And it goes like this: it's important to face reality. It's especially important when you don't like it, because that seems to be where we are today, I would say, in late fall 2023. A lot of conversations, people asking us every day, what do we think the market's going to do? Where's the market going to go? And of course, it depends if you're a buyer and a seller. The answer to that question, I think a lot of buyers are on the sidelines, perhaps waiting for more prices to fall as interest rates climb. I'm recording this today when the Bank of Canada governor declined to raise rates. Again, doesn't mean that won't happen one more time anyways, but even if it did, the rates are high right now. If it was another quarter point, it's not going to make that much of a difference. But if you're a buyer, I think some buyers are waiting for prices to go down. And we're going to see with this forecast that perhaps that's not going to be happening. But for sellers, it is going to be tougher for sure. We're not going to see big increases on home values and fewer sales. So let's just get into it here. High rates are going to hold back sales over the next year. That's the headline. And we just got this morning. Residential sales in BC are forecast to decline 4.8% to 76,000 units in 2023. Next year, 2024, sales forecast to post a modest rebound of 4.8%. So 4.8 down and 4.8 up. I mean, it's really going to be flat. That's about the best prediction that we could say. We do get into different parts of the province here, as you can see, all over British Columbia. There's Vancouver Island on the coast. Down here, here's a quote from The Economist. Activity in BC housing market has mirrored movements in the Bank of Canada over the past 2 years. That's Brendan Ogdenson. He's our chief economist. And certainly that is true, isn't it? There's that one person in Ottawa, the governor of the Bank of Canada, who does have the driver on what's happening for real estate. It's either up or down, and it's all based on inflation. He said, as such, there's little reason to believe sales will be meaningfully detached from the anchor that's monetary policy. That means it's going to stick right to what they say. It appears the banks, at or at least near the end of the cycle, might be beginning lowering rates next year. Now, that's another guessing point. When is that going to be? Some say spring, some say a year from now. With inflation still being high, their target of 2%. I think we've got a long way to go before we see rates coming down, especially enough to make a big difference. So to carry on here, after trending down for most of the year, new listing activity is normalized in the second half right now. So combined with slowing sales led to modest uptick of inventory. Just over 30,000 listings, the supply of homes for sales falls short of the roughly 45,000 active listings that are historically consistent with a healthy, balanced market. And certainly we see that here too. All over the island, we do not have a flood of listings, which is a very interesting phenomenon. When we're working with buyers, you have buyers on the sidelines ready to buy and nothing to show them. Sellers aren't putting their homes on the market because they don't have anywhere to go, because there aren't enough listing, and hence that's the cycle that we're in. To carry on, prices saw a significant increase in the first half of the year, but that surge has given way to a flattening trend as it balances out here. We expect a decrease in prices compared to 2022, an uptick a little bit in 2024, and they're suggesting most of that to happen in the second half of 2024. So here we are, basically November 1st, November, December, January, February, March. Looks like the market we have today is the market that we're going to see. No big changes, perhaps no big spring rush. So you're back to, why exactly are you in the real estate market right now? And that's the question I think you want to keep asking yourself. If you're a buyer or a seller, how important is it that I get a home right now? Should I wait? If I do, what's the advantage or not advantage of that? And especially if you're selling your home, we're seeing people take it off the market, waiting for a higher market in the spring. The only thing with that is, don't forget, there's going to be more listings and more competition. So we're happy to help you out with that. Don't forget, click that button below to make an appointment with us. Okay, thanks for watching again and have a great day.